Hey everyone, it's Christy. Today I'm going to be sharing some of our books that are part of a series. So I'll be sharing a couple of them with you, but know that there are several different ones on the website that are available for you to check out. The first series I want to share with you is the Peek Inside series. My 4-year-old loves this book. It's called Peek Inside Nighttime. There are several different other Peek Insides, Peek Inside the Farm, those kinds, Peek Inside Animal Homes. There's several different books that you can look at. This is the Peek Inside Nighttime, and it's really cute. My daughter loves to see what's underneath the flaps to reveal different information. For instance, this page right here says, when it gets dark, the streetlights flicker on. And then when you open up the flap, it says, moths flutter around them. They gather around any bright light they find. So the flaps have just more information underneath them and just different facts about nighttime. So this is a really cute book. I love this book, and my daughter loves to just flip open the flaps and see what's underneath. The next series is the Look Inside series. My 5-year-old boy loves this book because he loves animals. So this is Look Inside the Jungle. It's kind of like the Peek Inside, it's just a little bit bigger and more words. So this one, the page kind of goes up and down, and then there's just same idea, just more words. For instance, iguanas like to warm their bodies in the sun. And then when you lift the flap up, it says, an eagle swoops to attack this iguana, but the iguana puffs itself up to scare it away. So there's just further information in these books. The illustrations are wonderful. So my 5-year-old really loves this. And there's lots of different flaps on each page, so there's just a lot of information. The next one is probably one of my favorites, called the See Inside series. This book is See Inside How Things Work. My 5-year-old boy is the why questioner, where why does it do this, why does it do that? He wants to know the why behind everything, and he wants to know how everything works. So this book is perfect for him because he can look inside and see how things work. So he's already learned that certain things work on a pulley system, so now he talks about pulley systems and shows how they work to his teacher, and his teacher was like, how does he know what a pulley system is? So we showed him this book to show where he got his information from. And it kind of is just how a crane works, how a tractor works, a bicycle, a car. And so he just loves this book, finding out how it all works. The next one that's one of his favorites is the See Inside the Universe. So there's See Inside planets. So if they like science, there's lots of different See Insides. This one is all about the universe, and there's different flaps that they can learn about the solar system and our place in space. So this is a really cool one. My favorite See Inside book is See Inside Your Body. My son has learned so much about this, even my daughter. She gets things a little mixed up, as you can see in one of the videos, but she's learning, and that's what I love about this book. So it talks about the body and the digestive system and just everything within the body, and you can kind of lift the flaps to see the different parts inside the body and how they work. So it kind of just talks about the nerves and when you eat. This was a really good book for potty training, believe it or not. Wasn't planning on it, but as my daughter was walking or looking through this book, and she learned about how food goes in and comes out, she was like, oh, every time I eat, I probably need to poop. So maybe a little too much information, but it was really good for potty training. The next set is Lift the Flap. These are awesome. It's kind of the same concept, but this one, my daughter has really kind of struggled with her numbers. My son is very good at math, my daughter, not so much. So, but she's 4. The Lift the Flap numbers is really awesome because it's interactive. And so I love how it asks, how many of each of these animals can you see? So the elephant, you look and find, she counts the elephants. So she finds the elephants and she counts. Oh, there's only one. And then to see if she's right, you would lift up this flap to see the answer. It's 1. So I love that they can explore and look up things to see if they are correct and to practice their numbers. Love this one. The next one that my son hasn't quite gotten to yet, but he really is trying, but he's only 5, is the times table of Lift the Flap. I remember struggling with the times table. I'm not good at math, so that's where my daughter gets it from. But this is a Lift the Flap times table book. So on the side is each page is a different number. So, and the different times tables associated with that, and then each picture with the flap that you can lift up is part of that times table. So it's really fun, really interactive, and a great way for them to practice their times tables. The Lift the Flap general knowledge is another one that my son loves just because he likes to just learn. And so it's just kind of random facts of knowledge. So it's just all about, like, the Great Pyramid of Giza was built more than 4,500 years ago, and then there's different information about it within those books. And so there's animals, it's all about just science, all different areas, history, they can just learn. The next series is the phonics readers. These have been so amazing for my son learning how to read. He has really taken off with these books, and I think it's because they're funny. So there's Raccoon on the Moon, Llamas in Pajamas, Cow Takes a Bow, and Underpants for Ants. There's several more. These are just the ones that I have right now, but there's several more of these different. There's Snail Brings the Mail, Shark in the Park, those kinds of things. But Underpants for Ants is his favorite because he thinks it's hilarious that ants wear underpants. So it's just a cute little story about ants, this little mouse making underpants for ants because they were cold. So I love it. It's really cute. These books are really great for readers, first learning to read. The last series is my favorite, and I know this video is getting a little bit long, so I wanted to show you just real quick the Shine-A-Light. We'll talk more about these Shine-A-Lights in the party, but these are really awesome. So there's the Shine-A-Light on the construction site, Secrets of the Rainforest, and several more. I'll show you different ones within that series in the party, but that's all I have for now, and check out the rest of the videos to see more amazing books.